This is video 96 of 101. This video is about you. I want to talk to you for a second. The you in there that really wants to be good. The you in there that really wants to live a good life and be a good person. First, let's get rid of all the things that are standing in between us. All of the buts, all of the ifs, all of the ands, all of the excuses, all of the reasons that are stopping you from being that person that's living this great life. Hey, how's it going? Okay, if you could pick and do anything right now, what would you want to do? What would make you happy right now? If you could pick anything to do right now, what would it be? Okay, if you're hungry or horny or cold or tired, get that out of the way. Let's say you're just feeling totally fine. You've got nothing to do. What would you do? Personally, I'd want to be just talking to lots of people and going on an adventure or something. Okay, but before we talk about this thing that you'd really, really want to do, if you could be doing anything right now, let's just get rid of a couple more things. I want to make sure there aren't any other voices in there that are going to stomp on this and kind of push it out of your head and not let us really talk about it. So let's get rid of all of the, you'll never be good at that, that's too dumb, no one will care, why bother, it's too insert stereotype here. Just get them out of your head. Alright, now here we are. And now we're just left with that really cool thought that you were having. Oh, cool. I love really cool thoughts, and I love thinking about doing really cool things. Doesn't it make you feel excited? It's whatever you're thinking about is really awesome. Honestly, as long as it makes you happy and it's not hurting anybody, I think it's really awesome. And I really strongly encourage you to do whatever it is that's going to make you happiest. Now, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to visualize yourself doing this thing. And we're going to dig into this visualization a little bit. So just try to call up as much detail as possible. Cool. So you're there. Alright, now I'm going to ask you some questions and I want you just to think about them. Just kind of draw your mind to these places when I mention them. So what are you wearing? What do you look like? What are you doing with your hands? What is on your feet? What does the sky look like? Who is with you right now? What time is it? What are you doing after this? Where are you going to sleep? Where is that located? Do you know what city that's in? If not, maybe try write down some characteristics and try to locate it on the internet. Okay, cool. So we're here. We're in this place where you feel happy, where you look the way you want to look, and you're doing the thing that you love, and you're surrounded by the people that you want to be with. Okay, cool. So you're there. And now it's just a matter of the physical body catching up with where you are mentally. And I'm gonna warn you, this part, it may feel a little weird. You may feel kind of all muscly and squiggly and awkward sometimes, but let me tell you, that's called growth actually. And that is just sometimes what the feeling is of when your body is catching up to where your mind already is. It's kind of a weird feeling, but it's a really important one. And at some point you're going to learn to really appreciate it actually, because it signifies that you are growing and changing and you're getting closer to where you're meant to be. In your mind, when you feel this, another part of your mind is going to say, oh no, stop, I don't like this, let's stop going. But you need to keep going. You need to say, hey, no, we're going to this place here and we need to keep going. Because there's parts of your mind that are connected to your body and really connected to what you're feeling. But then there are other parts of your mind that are a little bit more metaphysical, if you will. And those parts are already there. So we just need to let the rest of us catch up. And some parts of our mind, they might stop us. You know, those voices might come back and say, no, this is stupid. It's too whatever. You're gonna fail. What's the point? Nobody cares. That's dumb. But remember, we got rid of all those voices. When they come back, just keep letting them go. When they come back, you don't have to fight them. You just have to let them go. When they come into your head, don't try to fight back. Don't try to say no. Don't try to justify it. You don't need to justify it to anybody, okay? Just let the thought come into your head. And then naturally it's going to leave because other thoughts are going to come back that were meant to be there in the first place. You know, like thoughts about where you're actually going or just like things you're doing in your day. So when these negative thoughts come in, just let them say their shit and leave. And as you're getting closer to this thing, your mind is going to say, oh no, you're shit at this, stop trying. but keep trying. Because maybe you are going to be terrible at it in the first place, but then you're going to keep trying, and then you're going to get a little bit better, and then a little bit more better, and then you're actually going to be pretty good at that thing, and that's going to feel really great, and you're going to use that to motivate you to get even better and just become awesome at that thing. Alright, and then finally, you'll be there. That's pretty awesome. And it's going to feel really great. Alright, so get going. I'll see you there.